It's that scrumptious time again when MasterChef India takes over the small screens and inspires us to brush up on our culinary skills. Once again, judges Vikas Khanda and Ranveer Brar are looking for the best of the best. This time, they're also joined by celebrated Indian pastry chef Pooja Dhingra.
This show is not just a show for entertainment. It influences the hospitality industries, colleges, people's choices of profession, social media. You see now, the food is the biggest thing. So I'm really proud कि country जो इतना celebrate करती है खाने को, उसका इतना बड़ा show और उसको इतना प्यार मिलता है. Experience के साथ आती है expertise और expertise के साथ आता है खाने में एक unique expression.
It's a real honor. As much as I joke with them, I love it. I think the two things that I absolutely love, one is working with them every single day and just to see the really high standards of the home cooks this season.
I believe कि खाना हो या life, दोनों में emotions और flavors का correct balance होना चाहिए.
The standard of home cooks, their stories, their connection with food, and the passion that they have. You know, eventually हमारा जो business है, it is about passion.
तो चलिए एक ऐसे सफर पर जहां हर रेसिपी एक माइलस्टोन की है निशानी, जहां हर डिश सुनाती है एक कहानी.
Right, actually cricket, Bollywood and food is something you cannot not associate with. It is something every person from all walks of life connect to.
Unfortunately क्या है ना कि we just वो cricket, Bollywood and food में
except food.
Food is first.
वही है, cricket, Bollywood and food में food हमेशा नीचे रह जाता है. Problem सारी वही है. इसीलिए सारे क्रिकेटर्स और बॉलीवुड वाले इतने पैसे बना रहे हैं.
Name is Master Chef. So talking about these two, what makes them master of this craft?
So many different things, right? I think with Chef Ranveer, it's just his knowledge, his depth of the history and the geography of ingredients, of food, the impact of food on our culture, where different food comes from. For me, it's like a lesson every day. And with Chef Vikas, it's just his experience, you know. So many years of doing this, and he underplays himself a lot.
I think what we don't sort of understand and we don't really know the intensity of is Vikas's spiritual connect to food. I think that's that's in his I don't take myself so seriously vibe. That's something that he underplays, which I think should be celebrated. He's spiritually connected to food.
Tell me about Chef Ranveer, now that you've worked with him so much.
I just think that it is such a honor to be standing next to him. He's much younger than me, but I feel very honored that, because I come to India just to shoot the show. But mainly it's very important that this becomes my gravity. I say that in Amritsar it's Mom and in Bombay it's Ranveer. It becomes my gravity to come back, and I know it's familiar to me because of that.
Tell me, I mean, out of this whole experience, what has been that one point, that one memory that you still cherish?
The memories that I really cherish are my memories of farming. So हम लोग पंजाब में we are farmers, जट हैं हम. तो पंजाब में खेत थे, लखनऊ में 5 एकड़ ज़मीन ले ली. जो चीज़ मुझे ड्राइव करती है ना, वो माई टाइम इन जो खेतों में मेरा टाइम था. चाहे वो that really drives me, and that really gives me a perspective of why do I do this.
मैं अक्सर सोचता हूँ, why do I cook? Is it because I'm a chef?
और इज इट टू फीड पीपल, या मैं किसी ऐसे जायके की तलाश में हूं जो मुझे अभी मिला नहीं? इट्स नॉट दैट. खाना मेरे लिए एक जरिया है जुड़ने का, लोगों से, जमीन से और अपने आप से.
Chef Vikas, I think you posted this very heartfelt note on Instagram recently about the journey that you had before getting into the MasterChef, the 2000 era. Tell me, what has been one of the most important lessons that you've learned early in your career that got you mentally prepared for where you are today?
I think it's tremendous what has happened in 2000 beginning to now. You know, you're looking at our cuisine, our exports of spices, our books, our impressions, our food restaurants and celebrated Indian chefs now. You know, you're talking about to be one of the first person of color in America to get a Michelin star. So you can understand that how much transition you've seen and kitne chefs aaye, kitne chale gaye. It's also a very tough playground. New York City is a very tough playground. But I do feel that the struggles are hard, the challenges are like no words can explain the pressure of running restaurants in New York. But at the same time, you cannot take away the gratification of maybe just running a restaurant for a single day in the city, what influence it brings to a country and culture. मुझे लगता है कि बहुत important है for our kids to play ground level to level with Caucasian chefs in the Western world, which is I feel it's my battlefield. That they have to be excelling that from 1 Michelin to 2, and inshallah one day in our lifetimes we'll be able to see a 3 Michelin star chef.
Guys, I think every chef has a signature dish. Which is your signature dish that makes it different from the others? Chef Pooja, let's start with you.
So my philosophy is that happy people make happy food, and we actually had like a Pooja's universe of happiness, and we created a dish. I created a dish which had all my favorite elements and everything that meant a lot to me. So
They're very difficult to make.
So it was a mix, India se, France se, flavors from here, flavors from there, my whole journey and everything merged together. And it was
And
one
all eggless,
beautiful-
all eggless macaroons.
शेफ पूजा की बात हो और मैकरून्स की बात ना हो, ये पॉसिबल नहीं. इनके इंस्पिरेशन भले ही पियर में रहे, लेकिन इन्होंने इंडिया में जो एक आइकॉनिक स्टेटस मैकरून्स को दिया है, तो एटलीस्ट मैं ऑनेस्टली कह सकता हूँ ये इंडिया की पियर में तो डेफिनेटली.
What is that one quality or that message that you would like to give to all the aspiring chefs, whether they are part of the show or whether they are looking at this interview? One thing that you see in an aspiring chef or you want to see?
People have stigmatized this that this is just hard work, but I do feel that this industry calls for hard work, but at the same time it's very rewarding. But you got to hold on to your gut that you love this, because that will make you pass through all those dark nights and those long shifts and those working hours and customer complaints and staff issues and government issues. In our case, bigger issues. But the one thing which can get you past through all this across the river is your love to feed people. Just hold on to that simple thought and you're going to be successful running restaurants.
These auditions are an indicator. तो धमाका होने वाला है बॉस.
New season, new vibe.
New season, new vibe.